everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much everybody for coming back to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this video. It is Saturday, February 26, 2022. I want to come here guys and do a parenthesis. We all know the situation right now in Europe, in the Ukraine with Russia. I've been making a lot of videos about it. I will be making a lot of videos about it, but I don't want this to go by and slip our hands before we speak about it. And the reason that I'm coming here about to talk to you about this is just another big sign that this young person, this lady, Jennifer Lopez, is definitely not a Christ believing person, and she's not in any ways by any means trying to speak to anybody about Christ. If anything, she's probably against him all completely and everything that has to do with Jesus and all of that. And the reason that I want to talk to you guys about her is the fact that, as you guys know, I'm Dominican. Jennifer Lopez was born in Puerto Rico, grew up in the Bronx. Everybody knows her life story, and the Latino culture has put her in a pedestal. And that doesn't just mean the secular part of the Latino culture. I'm talking about church, Christ believing goer people that go to church, brothers and sisters in Christ, had put Miss Jennifer Lopez in a pedestal because they see her as the ultimate American dream. Somebody who grew up, who was born in Puerto Rico, came here to the Bronx with her family, or grew up in the Bronx. I'm not sure exactly there, but I guess you can say came from very little and had accomplished so much. Okay, when Jennifer Lopez did the Super Bowl 2 years ago with Shakira, like I told you guys in one of my videos, you can go back and search it. I got so disappointed to see so many of my church brothers and sisters, including pastors, okay, they were praising Jennifer Lopez because she had accomplished so much, that look at her now at the Super Bowl. And I'm so sorry to say that, but we should know better. As Christ believing people, we should know better. I am getting tired, okay, of this idea that every blessing, okay, is just about fame and fortune, and every blessing comes from God. Okay, there's a verse in the Bible which I just learned today, and I wish I just had it. I'm gonna give it to you before I end this video, so that you know. Let me just tell you something. The reason why I'm getting like this is because people see the evidence and they still don't want to accept it. Okay, there are people right now in churches, in ladies group, and young ladies, young adult groups, who are preaching Jennifer Lopez and saying, put this on your inspirational board, thinking that this is the ultimate goal. She's the example of the American dream, when we know that people like her, who are definitely advancing the agenda of the enemy, have nothing to do with God and want nothing to do with Jesus. Yet there's people in leadership in the church right now who are saying you should strive to be like Jennifer Lopez. And that's a problem, okay? And they don't even accept it because she's from Puerto Rico, and we should feel so proud that she has accomplished so much. So, okay, there's something called witchcraft and selling your soul to the Illuminati. And people in the church want to avoid talking about this stuff, right? They want to avoid it completely, and they just want to they want you to just look at the results and say, look how much Jennifer Lopez has accomplished. She can walk around naked. That's no problem. She's doing music with Bad Bunny. She's doing music with every other singer out there. She's dancing like a stripper on a stage. That doesn't matter. She came from Puerto Rico. She has accomplished so much, so you should look up to her. And that's the problem that we have right now, okay? And I am so sorry that if you are a Jennifer Lopez fan, you might feel offended by this. Here's the thing, guys. As you guys know, I was a huge devoted Selena Quintanilla fan. Okay? And God opened my eyes to all of that. This whole idea of idol worshiping and putting people on pedestal and praying and striving to be like them. And you don't even know what that person did to get to that. Okay, what deals they did under the table that nobody talks about. They're not gonna put a post on Instagram telling you that they had bloodbath with animals, okay, just to attract fame and fortune. They're not gonna tell you that, okay. And it's disappointing and so sad to me to see church leadership saying Jennifer Lopez is such a good role model and people should be striving to be like her. So I'm speaking today about her because I saw that she has a movie out, right? And they were talking about she was doing a lot of promotion. She was like in every show. That's what normally what actors do when they're promoting a movie. The movie is called Marry Me, right? And I don't pay attention to that. I just know that she was doing a lot of press for it, whatever. And then just browsing to the internet, I just saw that people are saying she's mocking God. I was like, what do they mean, okay? And then I heard that she actually has a song, okay? She has a song in this new movie because, of course, she has to do the song to the movie that's called Church. And if you guys have not seen that part of the movie, I'm not recommending by any means for you to go watch the movie, okay? Like I said, we have somebody out here. We have somebody, Jennifer Lopez, who is totally against God. And not only that, she's actually using her platform to basically mock God and everything that deals with church, the house of God, and all of that stuff. Okay, and if you're a Catholic, you're going to see that she's also mocking the crucifix. Okay, because she has all her dancers doing it. And I thought, in the I'm not Catholic. All I thought that when they do the crucifix, that's very sacred. And anyways, I'm so like I'm so angry. I don't even know how to like calm myself down so that I can explain to you guys better, because it is sad. I just go back to that post that I saw from a pastor praising her from being at the Super Bowl. This is the same pastor that will go on Sunday morning and get in the Bible and read about Christ and telling people on his Facebook, because you guys know influence is everything right now, telling them how proud he feels that Jennifer Lopez is from Puerto Rico and now she's at the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Like, that's crazy. And that revealed to me a lot about people, okay? Anyways, I am sorry that I'm getting mad, but I'm not gonna come here in my channel, guys, and just speak and I'll give you the proof, right? So I have the video. There's a big part, like I said, in that new movie of her. This is video that I've been posting online. I might have to lower the volume and put a background music in it so that it doesn't get canceled here. But look at how she's dressed. She has people dressed as nuns. They're actually singing inside a church or like a stage. I haven't seen the movie, no interest whatsoever in watching that movie, but she's actually singing in a stage that looks like a church, okay? The song is called Church, and she has dancers and some of the people doing the choir dressed like nuns, and she has the cross, completely, like, why is she even wearing clothes anyways, right? She has, what I could tell from the back of her design in what she was wearing, is like two upside down crosses on the back of her. You're gonna see it here because I'm not gonna come here and like speak just to speak, okay? And then I'm also going to show you guys a clip where her first husband, Ohani, which she married like when she came out with the movie Selena, right? And people say, an ex-husband will always say, negative things after a divorce or whatever. It's not just him that said it. There were people that know her that said, yes, Jennifer Lopez gets very deep into witchcraft and santeria, which is basically the same thing. And she does a lot of things when, she doesn't like somebody or she's trying to attract somebody to her. She gets very deep. She has a grandma, the Santeria grandma, okay, madrina, that lives in Miami, and she goes there for advice, for whatever she needs. She picks up the phone and calls her and say, do this to this person, do this to the other. This is what people are saying to her, and this came out years ago. I'm talking about when the movie Selena came out, right? So this is like, what, 97? Okay, but we we're so blinded by the fact, some people are so blinded by the fact that she's from Puerto Rico or have Puerto Rican, you know, she came from there, her family came from there, she's from, grew up in the Bronx with nothing, and look at her now, so we should put her on a pedestal. Be careful what you wish for. A lot of the times people say, you want to be like her, right? Or you want to be just like her. Listen, I learned many years ago when I stopped being a Selena Quintanilla fan, I just want to be what God created me to be. I want to be the best person that God created me to be. I want to do exactly what God wanted me to do. Because, like I said, a lot of the times, none of these celebrities that you see out there will come up to you and put a post and tell you all the rituals they have to do to get fame and fortune, or they're still doing to maintain that, okay? One verse I was gonna read to you guys real quick. Let me see if I can read it to you before I go to the video that I was mentioning. Let me see if I can get it here quick. I do apologize for not having that ready. But it's found in, that's not the verse. You know what? I'm gonna have to come back and give you that verse. But here's the video of the song. Okay, so let me read to you. Never mind. Let me read to you guys a little bit of the lyrics of that song. So Miss Jennifer Lopez in her new song, dressed like a stripper and dancing with nonsense, like doing the crucifix. She says, the song begins by saying, brothers and sisters, we are gathered here today to join these men and women in holy matrimony, okay? And she says, I'm sitting on top of cloud number 9. And then she says, I'm calling for you now. I'm calling you out your name. I want to make you proud. And then she said, you make me feel like I'm in heaven. I'm coming out of my confession like church. And she keeps saying church. There's, very graphic. There's a part in this thing in her movie where she's singing that song in a church, where she says, I'm opening up the gates, and she's opening up her legs. Like, wow. These are little girls watching all of this stuff, and people saying to you, she's just killing it. That woman, Jennifer Lopez, is amazing. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. It's so sad to see something like that. You make me sing out hallelujah, she says, like I'm in church. And she talks about, she keeps saying, don't need to say or do woman through, cause honest to God, it is through church. Some of the lyrics, you open my gates and show me the truth. I'm born again and I feel renewed. This is Jennifer Lopez's new song. Okay, like, I'm so angry because, guys, people will see stuff like that. People see the truth and they still don't believe it. And yes, I'm nobody to force, not even God forced himself into people. But people will see something like this, and the way she's dancing and the way she's dressed and the whole mockery, and people are like, oh, that's, don't take it like that. It's just artwork. They don't mean it like that. And that is exactly how the enemy wants you to take it. Okay, take it very passive. She's just doing artwork. She's so creative. Okay, that's what people say. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about this. Yes, she is definitely mocking God. Okay, we know what the church means. Okay, and this is what she's doing. And just take a look, guys. I don't want to say anymore. I'm going to put at the end what her first husband said, and the other lady that knew her, about her being Jennifer Lopez, meaning being so deep into Santeria and witchcraft. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. Here it is.
sitio que comparten la misma madrina. ¿Qué pasa en este caso de la santería?
No te voy a comentar, eso es algo que lo voy a dejar ahí. Ya yo cerré ese capítulo, no quiero entrar. Fue algo muy personal y ya cuando salga, bueno, ya que entonces que lo vean, ¿no? Y lo que te puedo decir es que la madrina de ella fue mi madrina al principio. Es lo que puedo decir, que lo voy a dejar ahí.
¿Es verdad que existe un video de ella en un momento de santería?
No sé, si lo existe, no sé.
Pero se fue sin pausas al enumerar las infidelidades de JLO.
Estaba también por ese papel y ella era mexicana y Jennifer era puertorriqueña, ¿no? Entonces fue con la madrina y le hizo algo para que le dieran a ella y Salma no saliera en ese papel.
For coming back to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day, everybody. God bless.